Welcome to video 6. We're still melting candy melts, but this time we are melting the Merkens brand. I must say I'm a big fan now of using Merkens after being able to figure out how to melt them correctly and figuring out a recipe as such. They've got beautiful colours, the texture's fantastic, and they really do leave a nice crunch on your cake pop. So for this you're going to need your microwave. Again, this is a 2400 watt microwave, so this recipe is based on this microwave. You're going to need a knife and a spoon. You're going to need a 1 tablespoon measurement. You'll need your plastic bowl, and like I was saying in video 5, it's really important to get a plastic bowl that's no more than 15 centimeters in diameter, and you want it to be higher because you want to be able to dip your cake pop in easily and effortlessly. If you get a wider bowl, then the candy melts are going to distribute more wider, and it's going to be harder for you to dip your pop into. You're going to need your Merkens candy melts, and this bag is the 453.6 gram bag, so this recipe is based on this weight in bag. And you're going to need your vegetable oil. Same thing applies with this recipe. I've chosen the vegetable oil because A, it's universal, it's really easy to come across, it's in all your local supermarkets. Paramount crystals, Kofar, vegetable shortening, all of them you can use, but just keep in mind the recipe will vary. So, and I found a beautiful finish to my candy melts when I've used the vegetable oil. So let's get started. So we'll get into the candy melts. Pop them into our bowl. And for this recipe, you're going to need 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Keep your candy melt packet on hand so you can put all your dirty utensils so you've got less cleaning in the kitchen. So now you put your vegetable oil in, give it a really good stir so you're coating all those candy melts through. This helps it cook evenly and distributes the heat nicely. Okay, so with Merkens, I have to also say that I have found with the Merkens brand, they are a little bit harder to use and a bit more temperamental. So my power level is actually power level 4, so your microwave heating to be at 40%. So I need you to pop this in the microwave, and this time it's for 1 minute at 40%. Okay, so this has been in the microwave for 1 minute at 40%. It's really important that you give it a really good stir and distribute the heat. I'd give it a stir for about 30 seconds. Okay, once you've given that a really good stir, I need you to pop it back into the microwave, but this time for 30 seconds at 40%, so power level 4. Okay, so this has been in the microwave for another 30 seconds. I need you to again give it a really good stir for another 30 seconds. Okay, once you've given that a really good stir, I need you to pop it in the microwave again for another 30 seconds at power level 4, so that's 40%. Okay, so this is the 3rd time it's been in the microwave, and the 2nd time it's been in for 30 seconds. So I need you to, again, give it a really good stir for another 30 seconds. Once that's been nicely stirred through, I need you to pop it in again, the microwave for 30 seconds at power level 4, so at 40%. Alright, so now we'll give it a really good stir because we're at the final stages of these gorgeous candy melts melting into the perfect consistency to dipping cake pops. So I want you to give it a really good stir, 30 seconds or so. Once your arms have had a workout, giving it a really good stir, I then need you to pop it back into the microwave, but this time because we're coming up to the end, you don't want to overheat it. So now we're going to pop it into the microwave for 20 seconds at power level 4, which is 40%. Okay, so you'll be able to feel once you do this that your bowl is starting to really heat up at the bottom. So that's why it's really important that we give it a good stir, because we need to cool it down and we need the candy melts to continue melting. So it's really important to give it a really good stir. See, as you can see, just even in seconds, the candy melts are still melting as we're stirring it. So it can be quite deceiving when you take it out of the microwave because you think it's still not ready, but that's why the stirring part of it is so important, because they still melt. Okay, so that's done. We need this to cool down so it thins itself out. So we're going to let this rest for 5 minutes. We're going to come back and we're going to do the same what we did with the Wilton's brand. After 5 minutes, we're going to grab our balls and we're going to dip the sticks into the candy melts and into the cake balls. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, so our candy melts have been resting for 5 minutes and your cake balls would have been out of the freezer for 5 minutes also. I just wanted to show you how with the Merkens candy melts, they can come out still a little bit thick, and that's because they're still hot. So I want you to put your timer on for another 4 minutes. Give it a really good stir so it's releasing some heat, and use this time, like we did with the Wilton's brand, to dip our sticks into the cake balls.